All right, we're packed up and we're out of here heading for Rockport. Aye. On the road again. We're packed to the brim again. Alright, because many times I'm taking tires on and off vehicles. I think we're like 600 miles. I went ahead and, especially this one here, which I just did the caliper on it. I just rechecked torque, and I found at least 2 on each wheel loose, or at least not to the 110 torquing. Do you need a DQ right now?
Well, I'd like so.
At the light, turn right onto Higgins Crowell Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotcha.
Okay, boys and girls, off to the left here is Buzzards Bay. Sometimes the great whites come up that bay.
There's actually 11 sharks that are commonly found in that bay. The sandbar shark,
Okay.
thresher sharks,
All predators.
of course the great white,
No.
the sharp-nosed shark, small dogfish, it's a tiny shark, black-tipped sharks,
Okay.
bull sharks,
Bull sharks.
blue sharks, I guess that's it. I don't know if that was 11 or not. It's Buzzards Bay is approximately 28 miles by 8 miles. And it is seriously a large potential for a shark attack, so you really shouldn't be swimming in it. Sunsets over it are gorgeous, though. 28 miles long, 8 miles wide.
And 11 different sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that.
Connects to Cape Cod by the Cape Cod Canal.
Okay. What's this bridge going over?
Huh? What?
What's that bridge? You know what that bridge is going over?
I don't know what bridge you're talking about.
This one right
In
here?
half a mile, keep right to merge onto Route 28 south toward Bourne Bridge.
Warren Bridge.
Warren Bridge?
Warren Bridge. Okay. That's what it is. I just found out if you're using those vanilla cards, and when you put it into one of the fuel, it will take off exactly how much is on that card. And that's exactly how much we had left on that card. Who knew? Glad I'm not in that lane. Wow. Not good. We're going 28 west. I think they're
In
going.
8.8 miles, take exit 1 to merge onto I-195 west toward New Bedford.
Yeah, they're on. Oh, west. We're going 25 west. They're going 25 east. We're heading to Fall River right now before we go to Rockport. What is our speed? Highway speed is
65.
Is it 65?
Yeah, see, look.
Oh, good. Okay, you got it. Let's go. It goes 70.
My phone always tells me what the speed is.
Tank says overflow, which is good. But I didn't get a kick out, so. Bet we get a full tank. You ever seen a full tank?
Pretty sure it goes up to the F. Pretty sure.
I don't remember what I put in. It was at half a tank.
You put 3115 in it. You put 8 gallons in
8
it.
gallons.
Yes.
She has 16 gallon gas tank, and she got 21 gallon.
I don't remember how big my gas tank is. Cemetery is.
Okay, we're now in the town of Fall River. And if you've ever heard the story of Lizzie Borden.
Lizzie
Borden.
At the light, turn right onto 2nd Street. Then the destination is on your right.
Huh?
Turn right at the light, then the destination is on your right.
Was I parking?
Oh, it's right there.
That's what way.
It's the gray house right there.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Turn right at Mary's Cathedral. Okay. Oh. All right. Parking lot.
Here?
Huh?
So we can park in here.
Gun runner. That's her house?
No, next to it.
Oh, on the other side.
On the other side.
Oh, on the other side of that.
Look,
I see.
Lucy,
Yep. That's
someone, Marilyn, and someone else.
That's John Lennon and
That's right.
And who's next? And yeah.
Is something wrong with my tire?
Where?
Because I just hear it sounding
Yeah,
funny.
no, crap. Turn all in these holes. Okay, so this is an open road. Careful. Whipping in here.
Right there's this place to park, and I got change.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
It's out of here before somebody comes and T-bones us.
I know. Whipping in there.
I know, that ain't that how you do that.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Crying out
Yeah,
loud. Hey, look, there's John Wayne.
Oh, there's John Wayne. There's John Wayne on that one.
I wonder what that is. It's next to Lizzie's house.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're parking for a minute and walking down the street. Fortunately, we got a meter that's not working. She just put a buck in it and it didn't register. Great. Okay.
I don't know, we're in 12 minutes.
All right. Well, we ain't gonna be here that long.
No. Not unless I find
Put
something
another-
spectacular to look at.
You know.
We spent 2 days at Marconi.
I know.
So. There's somebody else.
Uh-huh. Where? I got freaking Einstein, Marilyn,
Lenny,
John Lennon, Lucy,
John Wayne.
and Mother Teresa.
Is that who she is?
Yep. Miss Lizzie's coffee. Not that
Maplecroft Latte. You don't know what Maplecroft is. That's the place that they went to live after.
No. No kidding.
The most haunted coffee shop in the world. Well,
Okay, we're gonna get a coffee in there.
I might need one in there, but I got a cold one in there.
Yes.
There's her house.
Oh, shit. There's the famous Lizzie Borden house. Built by Andrew. They're in there. Andrew J. Borden House. Historic house. Oh, it's back up. Is that the window or the room that the stepmother was?
I don't know.
You don't even know the rooms?
I don't know the rooms.
No.
I know this room right here supposedly is where he was found hacked to death.
Not in here.
I think.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure. Because I haven't gone in. I'd love to go in, but I'm not giving them that kind of money to hear how tales that.
They got air running in there?
Well, yeah, you can stay here. It's a bed and breakfast.
Oh, it's a bed and breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an expensive bed and breakfast, but it's a bed and breakfast.
really want Ah, that's pretty cool.
Supposedly haunted. There's
Right.
a gift shop in the back I want to look at,
Okay.
even though I ain't been in the house. They're like,
That's a big house. Wow. Right in the middle of Fall River, right next to a big, man, the house has survived right in the middle of big old complex and everything. Wow. It's a bed and breakfast. Okay. Wow. And book tours and overnight stays. The 10 haunted places in America. Tucked. There you go, babe. The leg is. And there's the back of it. That's got some history to it. Wow. The church off to the left. No kidding. Who knew? We're gonna drop into the gift shop. Lizzie Borden House Historic. Mystery Games, Fall River. That's pretty cool. Visit the graves of the Borden family and other prominent figures in Fall River history. Mystery Games. I don't get that.
yes, that's a whole lot more than 12.
That's a whole lot more than 12.
all the other buildings are even gone. There was a house right across the street.
Over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the bell's out of control.
Yeah, I think the bell's broke. There you go.
There it quit. I don't know. I don't get what it is.
Don't know what time it is, but...
Well, that ain't on the 24-hour either. Where we going now?
At the next stop sign, turn left.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Next stop sign, turn left. Okay, goodbye, Lizzie Borden.
Yeah, it was a house over here.
It's a house. Some history and everything around it's all
Gone.
built up. I wonder how they managed to keep turn left. Where we going?
Yeah, turn left.
Can't
Honey,
go left.
that's...
I can't go left.
Well, you're going to turn right on Pleasant Street, but you're going to turn left on 4th Street in a few hundred feet.
At the stop sign, turn left onto 4th Street, then turn right onto Pleasant Street.
Turn left. Gordon Street. It's actually
Yeah.
named after him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Borden. Now I don't know if Borden is the inventor of
At the light,
I wonder
use
what
the
he
right
did.
2 lanes to turn onto Pleasant Street.
He was a landlord.
That's all he was?
He also was
Yeah,
an
where we going?
investor, I think. You're
You're
turning right on Pleasant Street.
Right.
Yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto 13th Street.
Oh, I'm gonna go left over 13th Street.
I think he had something to do with mill work too, but I'm not sure. That might have been Ludwig.
At the next light, turn left.
The next light, turn left.
Yeah. But he didn't have anything to do with like the Borden food.
Yeah, that's what I was
He didn't have
wondering.
anything to do with that.
Just coincidental.
I think he was a landlord and a mill worker. I think he had a lot to do with finances and stuff. Because the morning that he was axed to death, he had a meeting at the bank. That he'd gone to. And then he came back from the meeting and
Take a nap.
went to lean back, lay on the settee in the living room. And somebody beat him to death with an axe.
I wonder who he was meeting at the. I wonder who he was with at the meeting. I wonder if he pissed somebody off at the meeting.
Well, he did piss somebody off at the meeting. It was somebody who wanted to rent one of his properties, but wanted to rent it for something that he considered to be less than tasteful business, so he
Okay.
wasn't willing to rent it.
Well, there's a suspect there. Did they look
Well,
into him?
The freaking
They must-
brother of the wife is a suspect. There's a whole bunch of other suspects.
Right.
At
They
the light,
just
turn left onto 13th Street.
left onto 13th Street at the light. They just focused on Lizzie because,
Left?
yeah, left.
Left. I gotta get to the left. Left on 13th Street. Right?
yeah, left.
I hope so.
They just focused on Lizzie because they thought that she was the best person to have done it because of all. Hey, there's a CVS. Look at that. Because of all the things that made them suspect her in the first place.
Yeah.
Supposedly she had blood on her dress. Supposedly she burned her dress. She didn't have blood on her dress. It was paint. And yes, she did burn it, but she wasn't hiding the fact that she got rid of it. She just got rid of it.
Stay in the middle lane.
They try to say that she wasn't in the barn because there's a barn. But
Turn right
looks
onto
like the barn
Prospect
is
Street.
gone too.
Well, looks like the barn is now the freaking.
No, because it was a barn with a loft where she would have been up top in the loft.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no, I don't see anything with a loft there.
They probably turned the gift shop into it. That was probably the barn. I don't think they would have made
It was
built anything there.
it was a barn. It housed animals.
Right. Well, they
that,
probably converted it.
that's not enough room.
Well,
According to what I read, that's not enough room.
really?
There was a loft and there was a door like Mom used to have on her house.
Yeah.
There was that kind of stuff, and she supposedly went up in the barn in the top where they stored all the hay and was looking for something, and it was really, really hot, and she was this many feet from the house. That is too far. That is too close to the house to be the barn.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
There's too many
have
things
lied.
that don't make sense.
must
That's
have
not
lied.
factual. The
must.
house is, but what surrounds it is not. What surrounds it has either been built up or replaced.
Right.
So it's nice to see the house from the outside. I'd like to see the house from the inside, but again, I don't want to give somebody $30 to tell me things that I don't necessarily believe are true and that I already know.
No, going into the house is one thing. That's what you're paying for, is to go in the house. I don't know how many rooms are occupied that you're not going to be able to look in.
Well, they
Anyway,
only let you go into like 4 or 5 different rooms, and if you want to go into the basement, they're going to charge you more money, and if you want to go upstairs, they're going to charge you more money. So if you want to go through the whole freaking house,
Yeah.
it's going to cost you $50
Each room costs you money.
a person. Years ago, that tour was $25 and it included the whole house.
Sure did.
Years ago, because I read about somebody who went years ago, and they said that it was, when it was not owned by, it was one of the best tours you'd ever go on because it was not so directed toward commercial. It was actually directed toward facts and things that you had interest in, not somebody trying to sell you something like, take this tour and you can go here, take this tour and you can go here.
Yeah, they made it commercialized. The other one was probably a private.
It wasn't commercialized before, but it is very
Turn right
commercial
onto
now.
Prospect Street. Then
Probably
arrive at your
somebody
destination.
who's probably a private
They were. and
tours. And
They
sold
were,
out.
and then they sold it.
Sold out. And they probably get so much per tour now. They gave them $1 million or something like that. And
I don't know, but it used to be owned by a company that was more reputable than this one. But they sold it.
well, who's doing the bed and breakfast there?
The same people.
Oh,
They bought it. They made it into a moneymaker.
they turned it into a bed and breakfast, or it was always a bed and
Yeah, I believe it was always a bed and breakfast,
breakfast?
but it was $100 and some, not $200 and some.
Mhm.
They've made it. They've made it hard to afford it if you're just somebody who's interested.
Yeah.
They've made it hard to have somebody who's just a person, just an ordinary person,
Like you.
afford it. If you're somebody who lives in Hyannis, well, you can probably afford that.
Amityville House.
Where? That's not the Amityville house.
Kind of built like it. Doesn't have.
Look at the stained glass windows on that house.
Well, there's another one like that.
All those stained glass windows on that side of the house. Wow. And on that side.
Hmm?
This must be the richer.
Prospect Street, turn left. He's coming. Okay, we're going to
That's the cemetery.
see the cemetery.
Exactly where she is, I don't know.
I'm sure she's pretty much. What on? Oak Grove?
Yeah.
Oak Grove Cemetery. Wow. Okay.
Not sure where she is.
You gotta go find the Borden.
There's a dude on a lawnmower. Maybe he can tell me.
If this a one-way or two-way, or how are we coming out of here? Go down. It's probably a pretty big. Like geese. Hey, where's Lindsay Borden? You don't have a. What are you doing? Where's Lindsay Borden at?
Right there.
Borden Graves. Holy cow. Right by him. Holy cow. Yeah. Really? It's his? Our Borden?
I'm pretty sure that's also Borden.
That's pretty big. That's pretty big. You want to go walk on?
Yes.
Okay, let me park real quick. The geese are protecting it right now.
I didn't want to just walk or just drive by.
Jefferson Borden. Alright, let's go see which part of the. She wants to see the. That's Grove? Govell? You gotta come on up here. That's Borden. Where we at here? Carey. Thomas J. Borden. Mary Beth Borden. What we're looking at? Arnell Borden. Oh, Richard Borden. Abby Borden. Richard Plummer Borden. Richard Baxter Borden. This is the family. Ellen Francis Borden. Charles Borden. Elizabeth Evans Borden. It's just me or we? What is wrong with my freaking camera? Edward? Margaret? It's not Elizabeth? It's Catherine Borden? That's Hunt. Hate when my freaking somehow my Elizabeth Evans Borden, Edward Richard Turner. Another Elizabeth M. Lizzie was the last one to go. She should have had a real nice one. Is she not?
Is there anything around there?
I didn't see. I saw Elizabeth. I don't see.
No, around the monument.
Oh. No, it's just their big full face. That's just Robert. I didn't see anything on the front here either. Thomas, James, Mary, Elizabeth. I don't know, it's broken up. I don't know if that's hers or not, and somebody's taking pieces of it. That's Baxter on that side. I wonder if they had to move it, because people were taking pieces off of it. Elizabeth Easton, but that's Jefferson Borden, but that's not. It should be over on the corner.
Time frame is wrong.
Huh?
Time's wrong.
Yeah. But isn't that Susan Borden, Jefferson, Ellen, Martin, Jefferson? There's a lot of Bordens. Okay, we're looking for Andrew. We're not looking for Jefferson or...
Here.
Alright, let me go ahead and pull the vehicle. But this is all Borden. But we're looking for Andrew. Okay, so I guess she found her. Hey, there's Remington. There's a Remington Steel. Hey, Remington. A lot of Remington. I wonder if that's same as Remington gun. Making the Remington revolver. What'd you find? Remington. Again, Remington. Building Remington. This is Remington. Again, more Remington. Huh. Interesting. We still haven't found her. This is all Remington.
Couldn't find it.
Yeah, no.
And the map kept on telling me it was up there.
Yeah. There's Lizzie's graves and Emma's graves, and then the rest of the family on the corner down here. A.J. Borden.
Honey, can you move my truck a little bit?
Okay.
You're right in the shot.
Oh, so well, at least you show you're here.
Just move my truck.
Gee. So we got so you find Crescent, you're right on the corner here, and then you find that monument right there, and now you got the rest of the Borden family, AJ's side of the house, I guess. And part of Andrew Jack.
You don't know what you're looking at.
Borden, Abby. That was his two wives.
The names
Yeah.
coincide with the initials.
Right.
You have a B on your shoulder.
Let's go away. Okay. And that's all his wives. Sarah, and then Abby was is late. Now she, oh my, anyway. Now from the back side. Alright. There we go. I hope my videos weren't blurred because of some fucking reason. But here's the Borden family of Lizzie, and right off of Crest View, T's of Crest View, and then went under this oak tree here. There's Emma the sister, and then Elizabeth, or Lizbeth. Right next to the, and there it is. Go. Get close enough. That's reading. Children of Andrew and Sarah Borden. Alice, Esther, Elizabeth, and Emma. How did they both pass away the same year? She was born in 60. Emma was 51. Huh. 9 years older. Who knew? And Esther died in 58. 56. 56. 56 to 58. The baby died. Oh, 2 years old. And Emma was 9 years old. But they both passed away the same year. Wow. How weird is that? She was born in 1860 and I was born in 1960. 100 years difference. Okay, so that's where Lizzie is laid to rest. I'm actually going the wrong. I need to come back because that road's coming this way. I gotta go the other way. She wants to stay with Lizzie. Well, lots of crunch of these onions. So when you're coming in, you need to take an immediate right, or left, I mean. There you go. You're gonna take your left, and there's a BH board. Holy cow. There's another board. Oh boy. I'm gonna wake the geese up. Waking the geese up. What you doing? Oh, you don't have to run that fast. What are you doing? So, you take a left immediately when you come in and follow the road around. Come around. She's right over there. Debris. Fidelia? Really? Wow.
Did you see all the geese hanging out over there with the Wilcoxes?
Yeah, I saw them up here too. He's hanging out with Wilcox. Wow. I like that. Fidelia Durfee. My grandmother was Fidelia. My mother's mother was Fidelia. We're going left, right?
I don't know. This way? I gotta get this stupid seatbelt on.
I got mine on.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Here, we go.
Hang on, I gotta get it to go back in the right direction. I guess this way. She's an awful long ways from the rest of them Bordens. And then go that way. She's a darling, Borden.
Another darling.
She's Elizabeth Eliza Darling.
Is on the right.
Eliza Darling Borden.
There,
Thomas Borden.
there's the three broken. Yep, there's the.
Borden.
Yep. Somebody showed me that other one.
Melvin Borden. Holy moly.
One over here too. More boarding. Holy cow. Wow.
I love you truly, dearly, but can we move up in front of that?
All right, we're back up here with more Bordens. A Borden. Irwin.
She's supposed to be over here. Eliza and Ludwig and the three children.
Maybe it's these three broken ones, because I did see Mary wife.
All of these Bordens are connected to each other.
Oh yeah, I've had big families. Big family. Where? Mary Ann. Somebody of Thomas Borden.
I need that.
Huh?
They're all broken.
Yeah, I know. It looks like they're intentionally broken. Yeah. What is it? Thomas? Thomas Borden?
He's a person. He's not the person I'm looking for, but he's a person.
I'm not sure who.
There's,
Annie?
I'm looking for Eliza and Ludwig.
Okay.
And
Those are reeds. No kidding.
and the little people.
These are reeds.
Huh?
My grandmother, Lance's mother's mother is a reed. Hmm. Babe,
Yeah?
Eliza.
Eliza?
Yep.
Okay, and who's next to her? 2 children?
Looks like it. Laughing?
No, these are the children.
Dexter? Oh, okay.
This is one of the children anyway.
Was that her there? Or the...
1836, 1836.
Okay.
1834, 1834.
Okay.
They weren't tiny little babies, though. Maybe those are the children.
I think they're...
You found Eliza, though?
Yeah, it looks like it's right next to it.
What's her name?
That's correct. If that's correct spelling. I don't know how that's wrote, but it looks like Eliza there.
Yeah, it looks like Eliza Borden.
And somebody's put a penny and put some stuff there.
What is that? Oh, you dropped your stone on the ground. Man, people don't take care of you, do
No,
they?
there's nobody home. There's nobody here. 18 something, that's correct. Okay, these are the children. Fortunately, she drowned her children and then killed herself. So she found Eliza. All right, we're
Never did find those babies, but they must be what's next to her that I can't
I
read.
think that's so. Yeah.
It's gotta be what's next to her that I can't read
Yeah.
because there's 2 little stones.
Right, that's got to be them.
So it's gotta be them. I just can't read them. Because we're talking more years ago than...
All right, we are finishing up our visit to the Bordens. Man, they are busy today. All right, we are heading out. Those are the Browns.
Yeah, I know. There's other famous people in here,
Oh, yeah.
but
It's yeah, other murderers.
they're more bored in.
More Borden. Thurston Howell III. Lord Osborne. Yep.
Some of the stones are freaking gorgeous.
Yeah. Here's R. Borden, but he wasn't who we were looking for.
No, but I should have took a picture of that.
We found.
Did you take a video of that?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay.
Yeah, we took video. Okay, we're coming back out. And just remember, if you're going to come here and visit Lizzie, the minute you come through the gate, take an immediate left and follow it around.
And look for the LB with the arrows on the road. That's what the guy told me.
Yep, that's it. LB with the arrows. Who knew? Who
Not
knew?
me. Not me. I had no idea.
No, we didn't have any idea. There we go. We're on our way out. And this was looking for Lizzie Borden's
Grave.
resting.
Yep, finding Lizzie Borden.
And we can't forget Eliza. Right, we're leaving. Fall River. 24 north. in this I-95 traffic today. Bumper to freaking bumper. And a half.
At least.
At least, yeah.
The name of the sub shop?
Alright, after all that horrific freaking traffic, now we're gonna go into Peabody. And we were in Peabody, we were trying to get out of Peabody. What happens when you have a state that's overcrowded? Man. Now we're actually in Rockport now. Since the cemetery.
No. Feeling stuck to the seat.
Welcome to
Rockport.
There we go.
We slowed down in our town. Well, I hope so, because they don't on the Cape.
I got you.
Sweets. We used to stay there.
Hey, we stayed there
twice.
A couple of times. A few people in there.
Probably should have stayed there this time too.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. This is a new one.
Feet.
Chart.
6.
6. It's on
It's on
Turn
the
left
left.
onto Cleve Street.
Turn left.
Then the destination is on your left.
Left.
Turn left onto Cleve Street and 300 feet.
It's
going to be this right here. Destination's on your left.
Yep, one way. Alright. And it's going to be on our left.
500 feet.
500 feet. It's a bed and breakfast.
It's a hotel.
What's the number on? 16?
500 feet. It's on your left.
Is this it? 3?
No.
3? You still going?
Yes.
What's it called?
Eagle House.
The destination is on your left.
There
it
Eagle
is.
House Motel. Arrived.
Alright. Hey, it's like there's a parking spot right here for us. Alright, we are here. Right in front of the church. Off of Hale Street. We made it. Oh boy. I need to find a potty. Okay, so this is our
Okay, you go check us in. I'm going to smoke.
newest destination. Oh man. Oh my heck. Oh man. Alright. Come
I
on.
think I have to walk across the road, though.
Oh. Probably. Alright. Hello, how you doing? Oh, man. All right, clock in. Okay. I'll catch up our first night in the Eagle house. This is your room. The bed is on a pedestal with one of those roll out beds you get in a box. There's no table to sit. You got your television, small refrigerator, microwave, small closet. Your heating AC, you have no control over. You'll have to have the attendant come up and turn it on. I don't know if they give you I don't know how it works. I don't know if they give you a remote control. And you've got your back window. You do get a tub. Your window is right out facing out on the balcony, and it does face east. So you are getting sun first thing in the morning. They are wood floors. You do have upstairs, so you can hear people. It is all wood, so you do hear your neighbors on both sides and upstairs. So, and it's currently 155 a night. I forgot to mention that you are in Rockport, and the Eagle House is right next to the church. And it has a staple, and it does have a bell, and it rings on the hour.